What is up? Fullerton Nutrition QandA here with whatever questions you guys have. Drop them below and I will come back and answer them with the live ones. Will be answered right now. Give you guys exactly what I do and what I have my clients doing to get that fat off the body. So with that, go ahead and drop a question below and I'll come back and answer it. Of the chicken breast to get in more calories, because you guys know, if you guys have been watching for a while, I'm all about those calories and how important calories are. And that's why I'll do chicken thighs instead of chicken breasts, because there's a lot more fat and a lot more calories. So like one chicken thigh on average is usually around 250 calories. So on average, I would say about everybody's meals are around 400 to 600 calories of what they need to get in for their meals so they can hit their calories if they're breaking up their calories into 3 meals. I don't take pictures. I was embarrassed to, but I definitely feel a difference in my energy. That's great. I'm just saying, like, use that before picture as energy and the why behind it of why you want to lose weight, why you want to get results, yada, yada, because you can go back and look at that picture and compare it within a month. Because what happens is if the scale doesn't move, you're gonna get super frustrated with it. I see this all the time. People get super frustrated with the scale and they didn't take a before and after picture. If you took that before and after picture and you go and compare them, you will see the difference. You're like, all right, I am getting results. That fat is coming off of the body. So I always tell everybody, make sure to do before and after pictures. You'll thank me later. Seriously, you don't need to show them to anybody, but what's going to happen is once you hit your goals, you're going to want to show everybody of what you did on your own. So make sure, I always tell everyone, make sure to take those before and after pictures, or at least take measurements. If your pants are getting looser, if your shirts are getting looser, then obviously you're burning that fat off the body as well. Didn't watch it. But let's see. So as always, guys, everything's posted on YouTube too, so it's recorded right now. So tonight's Q&A, it's Monday. It'll be posted on YouTube, Fullerton Nutrition on YouTube, and you can go in, and if you missed this or you wanted to ask a question later and you forgot to comment on the live, you can go back and comment the question that you have and I'll answer it on tomorrow's live. I woke up today with hives and swollen hands. Thoughts on keto rash? So honestly, I've never experienced the keto rash and I've never had any of my clients do it. So really, I'm not too familiar with the keto rash. I couldn't tell you exactly what to do because honestly, like I said, because the whole Q&A is here, I tell you exactly what I've done, what I've dealt with, what my clients have dealt with. So I've never had to deal with that. So I'm not 100% sure on that one. But usually swollen hands is usually from dehydration. I'll take that advice. I want to be down 40 more pounds by July. What is May, June, July? Definitely can do it. You can definitely do that for sure. That means a landslide. I gotta start reading the name before I read that question every time. Keto rash is usually neck. Yeah, luckily I've never dealt with that, and none of my clients have ever dealt with that one either. But I've seen like in a lot of groups and stuff, people will have the keto rash and that will pop up. But like I said, I've never dealt with it, and luckily none of my clients have dealt with it either. But got a few people on here. Are you guys working out? Is your gym closed down too? I'm super curious on that. Found out yesterday that LA Fitness is closing down here in Arizona because of the whole coronavirus thing. I am super frustrated with it. Is your gym closing down? What are you going to do? Are you going to work out at home? Because I'm going to make an entire workout program that you can do at home with a little bit of dumbbells, and I will make it to where you could actually do it without any dumbbells, maybe some resistance bands, or maybe even you don't even need dumbbells at all and still getting a killer workout that can help you get those results without having to go to the gym during this whole corona deal. So let me know, what are you guys doing? How are you guys dealing with all of the closures of the gym and everything like that? Because it is awful. 24-hour fitness is still open. If it is, we'll keep jogging at home on my treadmill. Nice. My gym and yoga studio is closed. I'm working out at home. Yeah, it's rough. I was joking with the guy today at LA Fitness. I was like, so when are you guys closing? He's like, tomorrow. And I'm like, what? You're really closing? Ugh. Maybe I will stop with the dumbbell PP. What is PPL? I have a treadmill, a total gym, an elliptical. Nice. You got it all. So I'm set. Yeah, definitely. That's good. Just make sure you actually do the workout. Because that's the thing. And with so many people, they have the treadmill, they have all the equipment at home, but they don't do it. Yeah, like I see it all the time. And what's funny is a lot of ads on TV and like all the stuff you can buy on TV, they make it small enough to where it'll slide under your bed, so you will skip the whole 30-day money-back guarantee and forget it's there. And you bought it, and it's under your bed. Now it's collecting dust. And most of the time, it is just a clothes dryer or a hanger or whatnot. I work in a hospital, so I don't have the luxury of taking off of work. That's rough. All those nurses, everybody in the health profession, you guys are all amazing during all of this craziness. But yeah, that's how I was just so frustrated with the gym closings. What am I going to do? I'm actually going to go, I'll probably get an entire set of dumbbells and go and deal with all of that and then just do it at home. Because you can get an amazing workout at home. There's no perfect workout for fat loss. It all comes down to just actually working out. But putting in the work and the effort. But no, you guys can definitely get an amazing workout at home. But yeah, just curious to see how many other people's gyms are closed down because it is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Posted another leg day too. I don't know if you guys saw it. Posted another leg day routine that I did. It was craziness. You were literally doing lunges, squats, knee touches, going all the way down, coming back. It was like 240 lunges in one set. 240 squats in one set. Like, my glutes were absolutely destroyed after that workout. I'm a pharmacist tech, just got over the flu, and Jesus, can't imagine having them more than I did. So you're seeing a lot of different stuff then. You ever miss elementary school when you had to worry about responsibilities? Nothing but smiles. Yeah. Our gym, Toa, just closed along with yoga studios. Yeah, all the yoga studios are closing down in Arizona too. Just ordered a Peloton. Nice. I really wish Peloton stocks would go up. I thought I bought it at a good time right before Christmas, right after that commercial when they had a huge loss, and yeah, it just keeps going down and down and down and down. But people keep buying Pelotons, so I don't know how in the world Peloton keeps losing. But yeah, it's some crazy stuff out there. The Peloton's super cool though. I think it's awesome. You can work out whenever you want. There's classes you jump into. Spin classes, it's a killer workout, super low impact. So that's awesome that you got the Peloton. I've been entertaining the idea to get one. Can I buy some Fullerton Nutrition? Dankless, as always, you can go and order True Meal. Just go to FullertonNutrition.com. It's a meal replacement protein shake. But yeah, I think the Pelotons are awesome. There's classes anytime. Great workout. I've never personally had it, but I do know people who do have it. Do you drink coffee? If so, how do you make your coffee on keto? I do. I just had some coffee right now, actually. I know it's 7 o'clock at night. But what I do is how I make my coffee every day. It's my first meal of the day. I break my fast with it. What it is, I'll make it with my meal replacement shake. It is called True Meal. zero sugar, less than a gram, less than 2 grams of carbs, 13 grams of MCT oil in here, already in here, 13 grams of it, and then 50 grams of protein. It's an isolate whey, so you have a high quality protein, not the garbage concentrated protein, and it's actually a meal. There's 400 calories in it, and what I do is I'll do cold coffee, and then I'll add 2 ounces of heavy whipped cream, get even more calories, so 400 calories, just more fat, and then I will do 2 scoops of the True Meal right before I go to the gym. I like going to the gym with it before I go to the gym instead of afterwards. I know everybody's been saying take protein shakes after your workout, but after doing it for a while, I've seen a lot better results and I feel better in the gym. And so many people who've had True Meal always message me or email me letting me know, like, I have so much more energy in the gym because of drinking True Meal before I go. And it's because of the MCT and the amounts of fat that are in there. And with the amount of, yep, definitely do ship to Canada, ship worldwide. I ship to Poland all the time. Ship to Poland a lot, actually. It's pretty crazy. And Australia, New Zealand, all that good stuff. But it's because of the MCT oil. And what MCT oil is it's a fat from coconut oil. Like an isolate whey, it's filtered down so it's more concentrated of a fat, more pure of a molecule, and it's more energy dense. And that's what gives a lot of people the energy and the amount of calories that are in it too. And like I said, there's no sugar. It's less than a gram of carbs, and it tastes like a chocolate frosty. But in coffee, it literally tastes like a mocha frappuccino without all of the garbage in it. Spin class is about only thing I miss at LA Fitness. Does True Meal ship to Canada? Absolutely. Anyone? Appreciate it, Dankless. Hey, teach. Great. I'll look tomorrow and I order some protein, iced coffee, and my favorite. Yeah. So I'm in Arizona and I'm going to laugh. You're from Canada, so you're going to laugh for sure. I'm drinking hot coffee right now, but when I do drink it, I will do the iced coffee. But yeah, like all the time doing iced coffee. But right now in the winter, I call it winter, and it's like 60 degrees, and I'm drinking hot coffee. But yeah, I love iced coffee. I love coffee. I love Dunkin' coffee. I love Dunkin' coffee. I've done the whole Starbucks. I've tried so many. So I don't know where you guys are at. You guys have win codes or whatnot, but this place called Winco. It's a huge grocery store. You can buy in bulk. It's kind of like Costco, but I like it. You have an entire wall of coffee and a ton of different crazy. Yeah, I can only imagine up in Canada. I went to school in Nebraska, so I know a little bit about the winter and the freezing cold and the wind and all of that ridiculousness. But with the coffee, they have so many different flavors and so many different where it's from. And like, I always just drink Folgers, which is absolutely disgusting. I don't know how I did that. But it's crazy. Like, different regions of the world, coffee tastes different, and like, it's just craziness. So I love tasting different coffees and stuff, but I just can't find anything that's better than Dunkin'. I absolutely love Dunkin' coffee. Does vanilla taste like chalkboard? Does vanilla taste like chalkboard? Absolutely not. Do you have a website to purchase it? Yeah, FullertonNutrition.com. So just FullertonNutrition.com. There's a ton of awesome stuff on there too. There's different blogs, vlogs, and then on YouTube as well, I have all of my stuff broken down on YouTube. But yes, you could definitely order the True Meal at FullertonNutrition.com. Starbucks coffee is gross. I just think Starbucks coffee is way too acidic. I don't like it. It's super acidic. And the Dunkin' has like a hint of cocoa at the end of it too. I just love Dunkin' coffee. It's not super acidic. It's not super bold either. It's bold, but it's not super black. So I like it. I like to make mine out of the Ninja. I've been wanting to do a French press for a while. I just yet to get one. And what's funny is I go to IKEA all the time, and they always have the little French presses that you can get. But yeah, enough about coffee. Frappuccino, Starbucks coffee is gross. Do you have any website to purchase? But what else? So we talked about the whole gym closing thing. It's been rough. Has anyone done the second leg day or even the first leg day that I posted? If you did, let me know how those legs felt afterwards. Because so many people, especially with legs, and so many women are like, I want my booty to get bigger, I want my legs to look better. And like that leg day that I posted of the first one, even the second one, I did the second one last week, or I think it was 2 weeks ago, and oh my gosh, I was absolutely destroyed with it. And everyone thinks that you have to do weights and stuff and a whole bunch of different reps, but you really don't. When it comes to growing the booty, and like just the results I've seen with different people doing it, like just my clients alone getting it. Are the bars closed in Arizona? No, not yet. The only thing that's closed in Arizona is the gyms. I think it's just LA Fitness, but all the yoga studios and stuff like that, a lot of small studios are closing. But the bars are still open. The schools are closed. All the schools are closed. Everybody's on spring break right now too. Oh my gosh, Kimberly, that's awesome. Seriously, appreciate it. By the way, so Kimberly said, by the way, you helped me with my macros and now 2 weeks into keto and 14 pounds down. Seriously, that's amazing. That's right, you were down 7 pounds in 1 week, so now you're 14. Seriously, that's awesome, Kimberly. Oh, that's hilarious. Seriously, Kimberly, that's awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. I hope you took before and after pictures. Did you take before and after pictures? I hope you did, because you'll be more happy with your before and after pictures than with the 14 pounds lost in 2 weeks. That's amazing. 2 weeks, 14 pounds down. And literally, the proof is in the pudding right there, everybody. It comes down to macros, hitting your calories. She did it. She changed it. And she's down 14 pounds now. So, hit your macros, everyone. Say it out loud. Sure did. How do you count macros? So all macros are is carbs, fats, and proteins. Talk about this all the time. You're going to hear it. You're going to see it all the time on groups. And the more you watch these, the more you're going to be like, holy cow, all he talks about is the same thing, because there's only one thing to lose weight. And it's so simple, it's so easy, but everyone overcomplicates it. Fats, carbs, and proteins are macronutrients. I was eating way too little, and then it hit my macros, and bam, fat starts falling off. It's crazy. That's awesome. Macros, carbs, fats, and proteins. Those are macronutrients. Carbs are going to be 4 calories. 1 gram of carbs, 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. I knew I was going to do that. I literally was like, don't do 3, do 4, and I still messed up. So what happens is, your macronutrients. How you get your macronutrients in grams. How I break mine down is I'll use the calorie calculator that's on the website, fullertonnutrition.com. Go to the menu, go to tools, and it will start breaking it'll give you a calorie calculator. And with that calorie calculator, whatever the calories are, that's what I would put into my FitnessPal. My FitnessPal is an app, super simple and easy. You throw the calories in there, and then you can go in and change your macro goals, goal settings, it'll change it. Well, how I like to break down my calories of macro goals is I will do 60% of my calories are going to come from fats. 35% of my calories are going to come from proteins. 5% of my calories are going to come from carbs. It's really around 20 grams of carbs of what I actually do, because 5% of 2,400 calories is going to be a little bit more than 20 grams. But with that, once I get those and I put it in my FitnessPal, it does all the hard math for me where I don't have to think about it, and it's going to give me the amount of grams that I need to hit every single day. And when I hit those grams, carbs, fats, and proteins, it will hit my calories, because all of those macros are going to add up to the calories, because I got the calories from yada, 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 if you're following along. So that's all macros are, carbs, fats, and proteins, and that's how I like to get mine, is using my FitnessPal to calculate it for me. But that's why I always tell everybody, you got to track. It's rule number 1. You have to track, because if you're not getting results, literally, Kimberly is a proof in the pudding right there. She was under eating, and that is 90% of what everybody's problem is when they're trying to lose weight. If they're trying to grow that booty, if they're trying to grow lean muscle mass, they're not eating enough calories, they're not going to hit their goals. I cannot stress that enough. If you are not hitting your calories, you are not going to hit your goals. Hands down, no question about it. I don't care who you are. You can't outwork a bad diet. And 90% of the time, people are doing way too much cardio. They think that if they do more cardio, if they sit on the machine for hours and hours all day long, that they're going to get results, or if they do abs all day long till they throw up, that they're going to get amazing results. You can't work out a bad diet. Abs are made in the kitchen. I was eating too little. Tyler's calorie calculator. Alright, don't ban me, bro. I was kind of extreme. I'm gonna go time out, man. Oh, it's hilarious. But seriously, that's all it takes. But seriously, Kimberly, thanks for coming back, letting me know. That's why I do this. That's why I love doing these lives. That's why I put all this different content. That's why I have this in the YouTube and stuff. It's because when people come back and they're like, look, you helped me be able to hit my goals. I'm on track to hitting my goals because of one of your videos, because you made this so simple for me to understand it. And I get it. There's so much different stuff out there. If you post in a group and you say, how many calories should I have? Or what am I doing wrong? You're going to get a million different answers. What I'm doing is letting you guys know what I've done as a personal trainer, what I do for myself that I know that works, what I've had my clients do that I know that works. So that's the whole reason behind all of this. So be sure to hit those calories. And as always, guys, do not be afraid to ask questions. Everything's on YouTube. Like I said, this Fullerton Nutrition Q&A, it's on YouTube. Just look up Fullerton Nutrition. It'll pop up. So today's Monday. Today's recording is going to be posted tonight. Tuesday, I'm going to come back and answer any questions that are commented on the Q&A on the YouTube page that is posted tonight. So be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it. So if you do have questions after watching this and you missed to drop a question, that is where you will be able to go and ask those questions. Post baby weight is finally coming off. This is now 8 pounds. That's awesome, Kimberly. Seriously, that's amazing. Super happy that you are getting those results. So what's the name of the game? Keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Thank you all. Check out your page. Helpful information. Appreciate it. So what I'm trying to do is keep it simple. Keep it easy, simple for everybody to follow. I'm not going to throw some ridiculous science words, try and sound like I'm a genius when I'm really not. It just comes down to real simplicity stuff that all you got to do. To get that fat off the body instead of doing some crazy, ridiculous egg fast or just do intermittent fasting all day long, never eat, or do abundant amount of cardio, or do something that you're only going to do for a couple weeks to get results. Oh, I'm seeing them for sure. Let's see here. Also on Facebook, it's just Fullerton Nutrition's the page on Facebook. And then on Instagram as well, it's just Coach Tyler Protein if you guys need to follow any of that good stuff. Okay, last question for the night. Simple breakfast you can suggest. So, like I said, I do True Meal for my first meal. But one thing I've been doing a lot because it was on sale, I was doing steak and eggs. Love doing steak and eggs. Real simple with the ribeyes. Definitely not Jack. Pilar, rum. Rum for sure. And straight. Nothing with it. Pilar blonde. But how would you know about that? You're 15. But simple breakfast stuff, ground sausage and eggs is a great one. And you don't have to do breakfast food for breakfast. You just got to eat to live, not live to eat. Meaning you got to take in good calories, hit your macros on every single meal. But steak and eggs is always a great one. Pork chops and eggs, I love that combo too. Another great one that I can't even think about breakfast because I literally just do the True Meal and coffee. But like most of my meals are real easy. So like the ground sausage and eggs is always really good. And I'll throw a little bit of taco seasoning on it to make it a little bit different spices and stuff. So don't stress out too much about the spices. Nope, never have, which is crazy. But Chicken thighs is a good one. Chicken thighs with any type of veggies. That's really what it is. It's just all meat and veggies is what I'm doing to hit those calories and stuff. But yeah, just keep it simple. It's really all you got to do. But ground sausage and eggs is the one that I always was doing a lot of. Just so quick and easy. I like doing ground pork sausage, not turkey. Someone asked that before, is turkey better or should you just do pork? The pork is going to have more calories, it's going to have more fat, so it's going to be easier to hit your calorie goals with the pork instead of the turkey. Same thing with like turkey bacon. Like even with pork bacon, I don't like bacon. I don't know why. I know I'm crazy. I'd rather have ground sausage. And then even with that, with the ground sausage compared to bacon, you have to eat a lot more bacon to hit your calories. So that's why I like doing ground sausage. There's more fat and it's more calorie dense. Oh man. How's everybody doing with the gym? I know I was asking that before. Italian sausage with chorizo. Yes, chorizo is delicious too. But I asked this before, and I keep asking this because I'm so frustrated. They closed down the gym up here in Arizona. I don't know why I said up here. I feel like I'm down here in Arizona where everybody else is. But how is everyone doing? So they're closing it tomorrow. So I went and did chest. That's it. On point, man. But yeah, like Italian sausage is going to be a great one. Italian sausage with chorizo. Having meniscus surgery. Good luck on your surgery. Meniscus, how'd you tear it? Don't have anxiety. Trouble sleeping, I take melatonin, and it knocks me out within like 10, 15 minutes. No, you're always developing as long as you're learning. Come on, man. But what is everyone doing with those gyms closing? It's the most frustrating thing ever. I'm about to go get some dumbbells and have a set in here. And probably going to make an entire workout video so everybody can still work out, keep that fat off the body while you can't go to the gym. Has anyone done the new leg day that I posted? About to happen. Just doing some home repair and snap. Oh, that's rough. My mom rolled her ankle actually getting off of a ladder one time. That was pretty bad. Have you ever tried yoga? I have not. I've done like a 20-minute thing, and I just don't like stretching, honestly. And stretching's so good for you, I know. But like sciatic nerve problem, I had it forever, sciatic nerve problem. And I had a massage therapist. I was going every week. It was the best thing ever. She was like, look, if you don't want it to hurt that bad when you come in here, stretch in the shower before you come. That's the best thing I've ever done. That's the only yoga I will do is in the shower when it's nice, warm, and steamy. And that's when I'll get some stretches in while the muscles are real loose and warm. But what's crazy is I have a buddy who tore his LCL. 2 weeks ago, one of our other buddies was there, and he's a yoga instructor, and he was like he was doing some different things, and like he literally tore his LCL doing this, doing one move. Like you bring your leg up to here, and then you come down, and you literally heard a pop. And he kept working out a couple days after, and he finally got an MRI, and he freaking tore his LCL doing that. It was craziness. But no, never have done yoga really. Yoga seems legit. Why not? What do I look, 40? Everyone thinks I'm 40. No. Hey, yeah, I got you. What do you mean? I shaved it. This was like, I shaved it literally a couple days ago. But yeah, it was crazy. But no, I've never done yoga. My stress reliever, honestly, is like so like I used to do softball on Friday nights and then football on Thursday nights. And that's like the best stress reliever I have. Clear my head. I take everything off of everything that's going on in life. It's always good. Just being a business owner is stressful. But those are my stress relievers. What's funny is going to the gym is not a stress reliever anymore after owning a gym, because every time I was at my own gym, I was thinking about emails, clients, different things like that. So going to the gym is not the stress reliever, or playing poker. I love playing poker. I got second place at a tournament this weekend, but I love poker. Poker's a blast as well. Yeah, I'd look my age, right? But yeah, what else? What does everybody else do for stress? What are you guys freaking out about besides the whole coronavirus thing and like grocery shopping? How's everyone doing on their food at home? No, leave the beard. Thanks, appreciate it. It was super long. I was doing the whole no shave November, and then all of a sudden turned to no shave November, December, then January, then February, and then finally got sick of it and just trimmed it all the way down. But what is everybody doing with food? Like, I went grocery shopping this weekend. I went to literally 6 different grocery stores trying to find food. And it's when you're trying, what's funny, what's actually crazy is I went today, and what's cool to see is all of the garbage food is still there, like the Nutter Butters, all the pastries and stuff, like that's not gone. So all of a sudden people are trying to be healthy, but I can't find frozen veggies anywhere. I literally went to so many different grocery stores. All I got going to 6 different grocery stores was ground beef, chicken breast, chicken thighs. That's really it. Yeah, and peas. That's all I got. I was looking for asparagus, cauliflower, broccoli, but couldn't find it. It's been rough out there. Thanks for your help. Appreciate it. You got it. Absolutely. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for asking those questions. Seriously, that's why I love doing this, guys. Just trying to help as many people as possible break this weight loss thing down as simple as possible. Nutter Butters frozen are bomb. That's what I always had in high school. My mommy made my lunches for me. Cooked some pepperoni. Cooked some pepperonis. Went to a party this weekend, and everybody's always freaking out. They're like, I can't eat clean whenever I go to a party, or all of this other different stuff, and everyone freaks out, and they throw their whole diet out the window. If I posted it in the Fullerton Nutrition Daily, it's on YouTube. Basically, take you guys through a day in the life of what I'm eating, all of that good stuff. Because everyone's always wondering what I'm eating, how to lose weight, what are good meals, and literally it's all on there. It's all on YouTube. But with the party thing, like, eat before you go. But if you do go, so like for instance, they had a little weenies there, and they had a ton of the sausages and cheeses. The cheese platters are golden. But yeah, just stay away from the chips. And then with the drinks and stuff, like rums, I brought my own drinks. I usually never drink ever, but I found this delicious rum. It's Polar Blonde. It has a hint of vanilla at the end. Delicious. I drink it straight. It's funny. Literally walking around with a cup of just straight rum. Everyone's like, what are you drinking? I'm like, oh, try it. It's delicious. And they go to smell, like, what the heck is this? But it is delicious. But for all those kids on here, you can't drink. Brisket sausage, nice. What's... Oh, rum chata is not good. That is one I cannot do. But yeah, just don't freak out when you go to parties. And like the best thing you can honestly do is eat before you go. Then you're already gonna be full, and then you know you don't need to eat any garbage that's out there. For sure, go be one. They make some good money. Always got so many crazy comments on here all the time. I've learned to read the name before I read the question 90% of the time. And sometimes I'll read it, I'm like, nope, that's not what I wanted to say. But what else you guys got? And also, has anyone watching right now seen or watched the leg day I posted? Or the new one I posted too, because that new one was rough. I did it 2 weeks ago, or maybe it was last week. But that one, man, that thing kicked my butt, literally. What is everyone's favorite clean meal to eat? My definite go-to, that's what I've been doing all week, was after the gym, I'd come home. So as always, I'd have protein shake before I go to the gym. And then when I get back from the gym, I've been making steaks, doing steak and eggs, on point with them. They were on sale at Safeway. I don't know where you guys are all at around the world. There's a lot of people in Canada, Australia on here. But steak and eggs always hits it differently, and it's so good, especially pork chops and eggs too. It's a good combo together, super clean, literally no carbs with that. And it's super easy to hit those calories too with the steak and eggs, especially if it's ribeyes. Ribeyes are so fatty. Texas, steak is so yummy, right? But yeah, super curious. Ribeye steak and asparagus is literally my go-to for dinner every time. You can't go wrong with it. They are so good. Swing. Huh. Crazy. Kentucky, Brussels sprouts. Yeah, Brussels sprouts are bomb too. How do you make your Brussels sprouts though? Do you put them in the oven? Veggies in the oven, they change all about it. They're so good in the oven. So whenever people are like, I don't like veggies, what should I do? Like, you still need to get your veggies in because there's going to be so many micronutrients in there. You're going to get the vitamins, the minerals and stuff. So putting it in the oven, game changer. Olive oil, garlic salt on them, delicious. Like asparagus in the oven with garlic salt and olive oil, yum. Green beans, garlic, butter, sauce. Ooh, I love green beans. Green beans are delicious. Like green beans, another really quick, easy meal I like doing is green beans, chicken breast or chicken thighs, and the salad dressing on it. Marinate it. Nike for sure. I mean, Adidas for sure. Some fresh green beans. Oven with a little olive oil. Yes. The oven is a game changer when it comes to veggies. When I don't feel like doing it, I have this really cool steamer pot that I have. Just throw it in the microwave for like 3 minutes with any veggies. Boom, done. One thing I have not done though is green beans in the oven. I need to try that, see how much it changes. That sounds good. It is delicious. Do you save your bacon grease? No, I don't. I don't even make bacon, honestly. I don't like bacon. I like doing ground sausage. I don't pour the whole grease thing all over my stuff. All the fats I'm going to get in, it's going to be from the actual meat that's already in it. So like ribeye steaks are loaded in fats. Chicken thighs that have chicken breasts, but when I am adding in more fats, it's usually going to be from salad dressing or olive oil. But no, I don't save the whole bacon grease thing, what a lot of people are doing. Definite no on that one. But yeah, I need to have dinner here in a little bit. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's usually with my intermittent fasting, at the time I eat is 8 o'clock. My first meal is around 12 or 11, and then get the last meal in right around 8 o'clock. Garlic, lemon, green beans in the oven. That's what I need to try for sure, Jen. The lemon, though, I don't know about lemon and veggies. I do have, so if you guys have seen some of the videos of the olive oils that I have, I get it at Costco. Are you in Cali? No, Arizona. My last name's Fullerton. I love Fullerton Nutrition Chew Meal. 53 pounds in 4 months. Tastes so good. But I live in Arizona. It's my last name. It's not... I don't live in Fullerton, California. Every time I drive through there to go to Oregon, I always want to take a sign. But nope. Usually use a huge pan with chicken. Oh, lemon chicken. Got it. But Costco has the olive oils that are infused with the spicy one. It's a chili. A huge pan with the chicken. Or the garlic one is delicious too. And then there's rosemary and then a lemon one. What's funny is I keep buying these packs, but I never use the lemon one. So I literally have 2 things of unopened lemon olive oil. I need to start using them. I should start doing it on chicken because that'd be really good. But yeah, and then I just bought another thing of olive oil because I went to Walmart today and I saw some olive oil and I was like, I better get this. Because if they literally shut everything down like they're talking about doing, yeah, I'm screwed. Because I always go grocery shopping weekly. Does everybody else do that too? Do you grocery shop weekly or every 2 weeks or once a month? Super curious on that, on what you guys are doing. Cabbage chorizo is pretty legit too. I don't like cabbage. That's one thing I definitely don't like. Never heard of Fullerton Nutrition. It's a meal replacement company. It's a protein shake, meal replacement company, supplement company. I made it, formulated it when I had my personal training studio because the problem with it is all of these meal replacements and protein shakes out there, they're loaded in carbs, sugars, or not even enough calories to be a meal. So if you've watched some of my videos, you will see me talk about a lot that when you're looking at a meal replacement shake, it has to have enough calories to actually be a meal. And 90% of them out there are all under 100 calories, let alone 300 calories. But yeah, it's about 1.5 years old. Here in Arizona, started, like I said, when I had my personal training studio, because the problem with all of my clients, crazy thing enough finding out why people don't get results is because they do not eat enough calories. It's not the working out. The working out, the cardio side, all of the gym is the easiest part of it. And all my clients are like, look, Tyler, I don't have enough time to eat. What should I do? What's a good meal replacement? I'm like, let me go find one. And come to find out, there are no good ones out there. So I was like, I need to go out and formulate a perfect one. So that's where Fullerton Nutrition came about. So definitely a small, locally owned business here. Weekly, usually every Sunday. Yeah, it's always the weekend. Weekly, yeah. If I buy 2 weeks worth, the kids will eat it all. That's funny. That's how my mom always felt too. So I would always go over to a friend's house and eat all their food. I'm thinking I'm gonna go, man, it's like 11 where I'm at. See you later. It's some funny stuff. But yeah, that's how Fullerton Nutrition came about. It's been blowing up. It's pretty sweet. We shipped worldwide, Poland, all the time. But that's how it started. Trying to fix a problem with all of the other shakes out there. That's why I talk a lot about the other ones and like break it all down for anyone. I'm not leaving till you do. That's fine. You can be here. You're the one who has to go to sleep anyways. But is everyone on the East Coast? I feel like everyone is on the East Coast. Wait, that's your company? Yes, absolutely. I don't need my school. I don't need to. My school is closed. Curious. Oh, what is up? What's the name of the oils I like? Sliced lemon. Oh, I can't even tell you what it is. It's the one that has a giraffe on. I think there's a giraffe on the bottle. That's the oil, the olive oil. It's usually a big yellow, big glass bottle, and it's yellow. I I'm 90% sure it has a giraffe on it. I get them at Costco, so good luck going to Costco right now. But with the infused ones, they're at Costco. You get a whole variety pack of it. All these years. Yeah, it's super clean, literally no sugar, less than 2 grams of carbs, and it is massive. There's 30 meals in here. My head is really big. This bottle's not really small. No, it's massive. It's like 7 pounds. But I make mine in my coffee. I stay full 3 to 4 hours on it. But in water, it's delicious. Doesn't clump. You don't need a blender. You just throw it in 2 scoops of water and shake and done. You got a meal in seconds. We go way back. But yep, locally owned, small business. Like I said, I started when I had my personal training, the gym, and all of that. Sold all that good stuff, and then took off from there. I'm hurt. Whatever, you're hurt. You don't seem soft. But breaking news, though, the whole gyms, everything's closing down. Super frustrated with that. I'm probably going to do an entire at-home workout that everybody could do while they're at home if they can't make it to the gym. But I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the other videos of different workouts and stuff. But it's only 11. Why are you going to bed? Also, guys, everybody who's brand new on here, seriously appreciate y'all being here. It's been blowing up, going quickly. So I do a Q&A every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm starting to do Monday nights as well to answer all your guys' questions. And everything's posted on YouTube. So within an hour or two, everything tonight will be posted on YouTube on the Fullerton Nutrition Q&A. If you have questions later and you want to ask, and I will answer all your questions first tomorrow on the Q&A on Fullerton Nutrition Q&A. So tonight it'll be posted. Go and subscribe to it so you don't miss it when I post it, so you can go and get that question dropped, and then I can answer it for you. Oh, I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, that's steak. Have a good night, man. Yeah, definitely gonna have a steak for dinner. Actually, no, I'm not gonna have a steak for dinner. What am I gonna have? Chicken breast. I got chicken. I hate that chicken goes bad so fast. I definitely gonna have chicken tonight. Just chicken and veggies. Probably do chicken and green. Actually, I'm probably gonna do some Chinese. I'm gonna do chicken and cauliflower fried rice. I love doing fried rice. How I like to make the cauliflower fried rice, I'll put it in the microwave first to get it cooked, and then you got it. Get it cooked, and then I'll throw it on a frying pan, crisp it up, make it real crispy, because I don't think it tastes like, it doesn't have the same texture as rice when it's not crispy, so I'll get it really crispy, and then I will add 2 eggs to it to bring up those fats and calories with it, and then a little bit of teriyaki sauce. And it is delicious. And I'll cut up the chicken, throw it in, sear it all up, caramelize it, boom, super low carb meal, and it is yummy. So for all those Chinese lovers out there, that's what I like to make it. Stuffed chicken with the day with spinach and cheese, nice. What's the easiest way to understand keto, because I'm new at it? No sugar, in sauce. No, there's sugar in sauce. Like, you just got to be mindful of it. You have to measure it out. Simple breakdown of keto: high fat, high protein, low carb. I do it a little bit differently because everybody's losing their hair doing not enough protein. So I like to break down my macros: fats, carbs, and proteins. I like to break it down into 60% of my calories are coming from fat, 35% are going to come from protein, 5% of my calories are going to come from carbs. So with that, I do all carbs, not net carbs. 90% of reasons why people don't get results when they're doing keto or low carb or any diet is because they're under eating. They've been told do more, eat less, and eat less. So what happens is a lot of stuff starts to happen and they don't get results. And they're like, this isn't for me. I can't do this. You got to make it a lifestyle change. But to break it down, that's really it. High fat, protein, carbs. You're getting all of your calories from your fats, and you're going to be using those fats as energy now instead of the carbs turning into glucose, having an insulin spike, and all of that good stuff. And then with the whole intermittent fasting thing, all that is eating all of your calories in an 8-hour window. I do intermittent fasting. I've been doing it for the past like 3 years. Love it. Honestly, everybody's already doing intermittent fasting because nobody eats until lunch anyways, because everybody's busy working, stay-at-home moms, super busy. So no, I make sure I eat. Good. That is good, good, good. But that's why I do these Q&As. So with whatever questions you guys have, all I would say is on how to get started with it is cut out all the garbage. If all you had was meat and veggies with every meal, and you hit your calories and macro goals within those meals, you will be golden. I started January 13th, and I've lost 35 pounds. That's awesome. Sweet. That's seriously amazing. 35 pounds. Good work. So there's Kimberly on here too. So that's why I make these Q&As. That's why I make these videos. Put a ton of stuff out there to make it really easy to get that fat off the body. Kimberly just came back on here. Last week she said she was down 7 pounds after changing her macros after watching one of my videos. And then now she's down 14 pounds in 2 weeks, which is amazing. And it's just a proof in the pudding. And she comes back and she's like, look, you were right. I was not eating enough calories. And she went back, changed. 2 weeks later, she's hitting her calories, hitting her macro goals. Now she's dropping weight and hitting her goals. So that is awesome. Careful, because I can ask a million questions until I understand something. Hit me. That's why I'm doing these Q&As. More questions, the better, because your questions are probably the same questions somebody else has. And doing that, they're going to get that question answered. I haven't started counting. If you're getting, most of the time, if you're getting results, you don't have to stress about it. You're down 35 pounds, so keep doing what you're doing. I wouldn't stress about it. So don't change it until things aren't working the way they are. But when everybody starts doing it, they're not eating enough calories. They weren't eating enough calories in general. Like, I see this all the time, especially with ladies. They're under eating so much. They should be like 1,600 calories if they're working out, 1,800, and if they're over 200, they're gonna be over 2,000 calories. And they cut out all of the carbs and sugars. Now they're going to deplete it even more. And 90% of the time, they're around 600 to 700 to 900 calories of what they're actually taking in. And that's why they are like, this doesn't work for me. I'm not doing this. And then they fall back into what they were doing. But don't stress about it. I'm only mindful of carbs. That's fine, absolutely. But you're getting results, so don't change it. But most of the time, people are only looking at the carbs. And they're like, all right, I'm going to stay around 20. I'm going to stay around 50 grams of carbs. And that's all they're looking at. So now they're lacking the protein. They're lacking the fats. And they think they're eating enough calories. But when it comes down to it, they're like 1,000 calories under what they should be. I started fasting a month ago from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. And now I want to understand what to count. So counting carbs, fats, and proteins. That's what you want to count. Those are your macronutrients. How do you start getting fit and healthy? Breaking it all down right here for you. I have all this broken down too on YouTube, guys, and on the website, FullertonNutrition.com. There's a calorie calculator on there as well. Don't go to it right now. Just remember, FullertonNutrition.com. Don't go to it right now. I'm explaining this right now for you. But it's on YouTube as well, literally a full breakdown step-by-step. But there's so much content on it. It's super easy, though. Hit your carbs, hit your fats, hit your proteins. MyFitnessPal is what you can track all your stuff on. And then, so with the fasting, that seems like a 24-hour to use MCT oil. So with the MCT oil, it's already in my meal replacement shake. There's 13 grams of MCT oil in here. This is a meal replacement, 0 sugar, less than 2 grams, less than a gram of carbs. Tastes like a chocolate frosty. This is what I drink in the morning with my coffee. So that's everybody calls their coffee bulletproof coffee. That is bomb coffee because it's actually a meal and it has 50 grams of protein, it's 400 calories, so actually stay full 3 to 4 hours on it. But yes, to answer the question, MCT oil is phenomenal for you. You have so much more energy used from that MCT oil because it's high energy, dense fat from coconut oil. But how do you start getting fit and healthy? So hit your calories. Rule number 1, Rule number 2, what type of calories you're taking in. So your macro goals, fats, carbs, and proteins. How I break down my macros. I get my FitnessPal. I get the calories from my website, FullertonNutrition.com. There is a calorie calculator on there. Go to menu, go to tools, it'll pop right up. I'll take those calories, put them into my FitnessPal. Now with those calories, it's 2,400 calories. I will go into my FitnessPal and change my macros. So my carbs, fats, and proteins. I will change it to 60% fat, 35% protein, 5% carbs. That will give me the grams I need to hit every single day. Now, when I hit those grams, the macro grams, I'm going to hit my calories. They all add up to calories because 1 gram of fat is 9 calories, 1 gram of protein is 4 calories, 1 gram of 1 gram of carbs are 4 calories. So hitting your goals of grams will hit your calories, and that's just the name of the game. So you can feed your body, not put your body in starvation mode, because that's what so many people are doing whenever they try to lose weight. They're eating not enough calories, they're doing all of this cardio, all these crazy workouts, and they want to know why they're not getting results because they're starving themselves. The body puts themselves into starvation mode and you start to burn your own muscle as calories. And people want to know why they're not getting results. And that's why. It's because they're not getting in enough calories. How do you know what percentages to choose of the 3? What is the best for the individual? So that's how I like to do mine. 60% of my calories are coming from fats, 35% of my calories are coming from proteins, and 5% of my calories are coming from veggies. Well, yeah, really from veggies because all my carbs are coming from my veggies. Look, if you have a plate every single day, if you hit your calories with with meat and veggies and your oils and all that good stuff, if you hit it with that, 100% you will get results. No question about it, hands down, that will happen. Working out comes second nature to it. Yes, I'm never going to tell anybody not to work out, but do you have to work out to lose weight? Absolutely not. When you actually start working out, people will get on the scale and they think they're going to get better results on the scale. But you're starting to build more lean muscle mass, and I'm not telling you muscle weighs more than fat. No, it's just more dense. It's like equivalent to like muscle, here's 5 pounds of muscle, here's 5 pounds of fat. Muscle doesn't weigh more, it's just more dense. So you start to build a little bit of lean muscle mass, you will put that weight on as you take off that fat. So that's why a lot of people don't see the results on the scale. So that's why I tell people, do not worry about the scale. Go off your before and after pictures. I cannot stress that enough. I still can't believe you don't like avocado. I don't like avocados. I don't know why. I just don't. I kind of think it's like just butter. I've had them, but I feel like it's just like eating butter. How do you choose the number of calories to stick to? So calorie calculator is the best thing that you can do. So like I said, there is a calorie calculator on the website, FullertonNutrition.com. Don't go to it right now. Just write it down, save it. If you're on here, you're already going to be able to rewatch this. Everything's on YouTube too, just Fullerton Nutrition. But I just don't like the calorie calculator with my FitnessPal and Carb Manager. It gives people way too low of calories because people put that they want to lose 2 pounds a week. You don't need to do that. You literally don't. Just put that you want to lose 1 pound, and those are going to be a good amount of calories. And then people put that they're not active, and people think if they do the lowest amount of calories, they're going to get the best results. But the problem is, you do the lowest amount of calories at like 1,300. You don't even hit 1,300. You want to know why you're not getting results. But you need a calorie calculator, and that's why you can't just ask somebody, how many calories should I take in? If you ask somebody that and they start giving you answers, they have no idea what they are talking about because it goes off your height, weight, age, and activity level. The 4 factors of where your calorie count, your resting metabolic rate comes from. So, I cannot stress this enough. Do not ask somebody what they did to lose weight for calories, because they're going to be different than you. If they weigh more than you, they're going to have more calories. If they're taller than you, they're going to have more calories. If they're more active than you, they're going to have more calories. A great analogy that I like to use is 2 people are the exact same height, activity level, everything's the same besides their weight. They're both female. That plays a factor into it too, because males have higher testosterone, so they have a higher resting metabolic rate, so they'll burn more calories. But they go walking around a track. One weighs 150, one weighs 300 pounds. They both walk around a track together, hand in hand, same speed. They finish at the same time. Who burned more calories? The person who weighs 300 pounds, because it takes more energy for the body to move 300 pounds than it does for the person who weighs 150. So that is why your calories are going to be different if you weigh more or if you weigh less. Height, weight, age are the factors of where those numbers come from. So I can't stress that enough. I keep my carbs low, but I'm sure I'm not getting enough calories. Honestly, I don't even know anything about you, and I will definitely agree with you. I'm sure you're not getting in enough calories, because that's with everybody. For instance, I don't do cardio, and I do 2,400 calories per meal. That's what I do. And to make it really easy and for me to get my calories in so I'm not under eating is I break down all my calories by 3 meals. I don't do 4, I don't do 5, I don't do 6 or anything like that. It gives people a more opportunity to overeat and you are hungrier throughout the day. But I break it down to 3 meals and I do 800 calories per meal. So when I eat out to eat or whenever I'm like, shoot, how many calories do I need? I don't ever have to worry about that question because I already know that I need 800 calories per meal. Sometimes eat just peanut butter for the protein, but I am ignorant to the fact of keto snacks. I don't even call it keto, honestly. I wouldn't even call it keto. You can call it keto. It's up to you. But I do higher proteins than people do because people are losing hair, their skin, their nails super brittle because they're lacking protein. So my proteins are a lot higher and my fats are a little bit lower. People think taking in too much protein you're going to spike insulin, but if you're calorie deficient, that's not going to happen. But so with snacks, what I like to do if it's here and there, like cheese sticks, cheese is gonna be a great one. Pork rinds too, or the whips. Jerky's a great snack. I love doing salami and cheese. That's definitely one. Or lunch meat and cheese. Those are my go-to snacks if I am snacking. But we're doing the 3 meals a day. I don't snack. And the intermittent fasting helps too. What about collagen? Super curious. What do you mean? Collagen protein's good, but it is super weird how the body breaks it down. But yeah, just enough protein. It's super important. That's why I do 35% of my calories from protein and not the good old 20 and 15 like a lot of people are doing, which is craziness. And that's why they'll lose hair, and that's why people don't get results too. It's because if you don't take enough protein, your body's not going to let you lose the fat. It'll actually start breaking down its own muscle as protein as well. Because the fat in our body is made to keep us warm. So when our body goes into starvation mode, that's why you're not burning the fat first. So everybody who did the HCG thing back a couple years ago, they lost all their muscle mass first, eating 500 calories a day, putting in synthetic hormones of HCG, making your body think it was pregnant, so you could start burning burning the fat off the body. But you burn your muscle first, 100%, no question about it. That's why everybody gained all their weight back, because they went back to eating like 600, 700, 800 calories and eating garbage. You can't look. So many people ask me, what do I do once I get the results and I'm happy with where I'm at? You do not go back to eating what made you gain weight in the first place, and so many people will do that. Some people take collagen. How much MCT oil is beneficial? I started with 1 tablespoon. It just depends on how many grams are in it, how many calories are in it. So, like with Fullerton Nutrition True Meal, there's 13 grams of MCT oil in here. So, with that, you're going to get 40 plus 12, 40, 50. That's not adding up. It's 9, so 90, 27, so 9, 10, 11. So 117 calories in just the 13 grams of MCT oil. So that's my meal replacement shake that I have every morning that I have with coffee. But it just depends on how many calories you're looking, what you're trying to do or what not with it. I can take 1 tablespoon because I get super nauseous. I would love to buy that, but it is a little steep for my budget. No disrespect to you. No, I totally get it. It's $3.66 a meal. Yes, there's 30 meals in there, so that's why everyone freaks out when they see the price of it. But when you break it down, there's 30 meals, $3.66 a meal. You can't go out to eat anywhere for that and stay that low on the carbs. But totally get it. That's why I have the 6-packs there too, for people to try it out, see if they don't like it. But there's literally 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, you get a refund. And if you get a refund, you'll be the first person to ever refund it because nobody's not liked it. If you like chocolate, it's literally delicious. But that's how I like to break it down. It's literally $3.66 for a quick, easy, convenient meal where you didn't have to cook. Literally 16 ounces of water, 2 scoops, boom, done. Clean, keto, low-carb meal. Like I said, I do it before I go to the gym. That isn't bad, but should make some sample packs. Like I said, I got the 6-packs on there. But like I said, if you order and you don't like it, definitely hit you up with a refund. But if you don't like chocolate, yeah, don't order it. But if you like chocolate, it's delicious. No clumps. It literally tastes like a chocolate frosting in water. I make mine in coffee. I may try it. It's literally delicious. I wouldn't lie to you. But yeah, that's the whole thing with the MCT oil. And people go out and buy MCT oil, and it's like $35 for a bottle of it. Like, what? It's craziness. But yeah, it's already in there. And you got a multivitamin as well. There's 50% of the daily multivitamin in there. And then you've got 50 grams of high-quality protein and digestive enzymes as well. So you get a lot of bang for the buck that's already in there. Think about a multivitamin. You're spending $20, $35 on that. MCT oil, $35. That's $70 right there. You got a high-quality isolate whey protein. That's going to be another $60. Now we're over $130. And then you want to do the digestive enzymes. It just keeps going up and up. Shake. I admire your knowledge and hearing you live for the first time. Sweet. Appreciate you being here for the first time. That's why I love doing these Q&As, guys, because there's so much stuff out there. There's so much misconception in these Facebook groups and all these threads, and people ask a question and 100 different answers come in. Like, how many calories should I take in? And all these people start answering with different numbers. You don't know anything about them. You can't tell them how many calories they take in just because that's what you did. So that's why I do these Q&As. I let you guys know exactly what I've done with all my personal training clients, what I do myself that I know that works for me, and what my clients have done. So someone asked a question and I didn't know the answer to it. It's like, if you guys have questions like the keto rash, I've never had that problem. None of my clients have ever had the keto rash. So I just let them know, like, no, I've never dealt with that. So I couldn't answer that one for you. So you guys are getting exactly what I do, what I have all my clients doing and stuff like that. But you will absolutely love it. IKR. You're a good person to have such a passion to teach others. Appreciate it. Like I said, I love talking about this stuff. And Kimberly was on here just a little bit ago. And the reason why I do this is she just started watching these about 2 weeks ago. After the first week, she's like, I changed my macros and I'm down 7 pounds. Literally 2 days, she just commented. If you scroll through these comments, you will see that she's down 14 pounds in 2 weeks. And she's like, this is why I do this. This is literally why I make these videos. And if you want my long, I just posted, it's on the Fullerton Nutrition Daily of why I started the whole personal training, opening up my own gym, and then now doing Fullerton Nutrition True Meal. Why I started doing all of this. Long story short, but she's down 14 pounds now. Like, there's not a better feeling knowing that somebody reaches out, says, Tyler, thank you so much for doing these. You made this weight loss thing simple for me. Now I'm hitting my goals. I cannot tell you enough. There is not a better feeling. Even if someone bought 1,000 bottles of protein, there's not a better feeling than knowing that I was able to help somebody hit their goals. Because you don't know what people go through with weight loss, with self-esteem, with confidence. When you're able to help somebody with that, there's not a better feeling in the world. Trust me, there's not. But yeah, that's why I do this. That's why I love doing it. And it really is super easy. You just gotta have a game plan and stick to it, and the right game plan as well. Remember my username because I'm gonna be the one annoying you with any questions. Tim Williams, I will definitely remember at 142. I bet 1,000 bottles of protein purchase would make you happy. It would definitely make me happy 100%, but it doesn't make the heart happy. Yeah, for sure. It would definitely make me happy. But that's a lot of orders I have to do, and yeah. But it would. But like I said, there's not a better feeling than helping people with this. Like, even when I had my personal training studio, and then when I sold it, like, it was crazy seeing the impact that just my clients had. They're like, what are you doing? Why are you shutting down and all this stuff? And It's crazy the amount of impact it has with just health and fitness. And a lot of people don't think it, but it really does. There's a huge impact on people's lives with it and how much it could change someone's life. But long story short, how I got into all of this, honestly, graduated high school, I weighed 130, took a year off. Where can I order your protein? FullertonNutrition.com. This is where you can get it. It's just Fullerton Nutrition True Meal. So you can get the big container of it, 30 meals in here. There's 60 scoops, breaks down to $3.66 a meal. That's where you can get it. But how I got started in all of this is graduated high school, yada yada, got up to 160. I was gonna go play college football and everything like that. And one of my buddies from one of my buddies I grew up with, actually, we were born same day, same hospital, 3 hours apart. I peed on him in kindergarten. Hilarious story. Our parents are best friends. They're both teachers together and everything like that. But he came back from college. Everybody was a year into college, gained weight. We were at a pool party. I live in Arizona, so everyone was wearing in the pool, and everybody was asking me what I was doing, how I got the size on, and everything like that. I think he gained like 40 to 60 pounds that freshman year. It's not freshman 15 anymore. It's like freshman 60. So for anybody who's watching on yours in college, watch out. It will creep on you quickly. He was like, dude, can you help me lose weight? You look great. Like, I just need a little bit of help. Can I work out with you? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want you to come work out with me, yada, yada. But long story short, I had no idea what I wanted to do in school. Like, I graduated high school. All I cared about was girls and football. So he started coming to the gym with me, and I was like, you know what, let's do this. So 1 month in, got amazing results. His whole goal is in fit pair of nice jeans. He was able to do that. He's like, I'm going on a date with this girl. I'm talking to this other girl. I'm like, who are you, man? So long story short, that's why I got started in all of this. But that's long story short. A lot of people ask, and that is the why behind all of this. Have you heard of Bang energy drinks? If so, what are your thoughts? Yes, I've heard of them. They are delicious. I love the cotton candy one. Honestly, on one of the videos in here before, you'll see it was like the third one down, or the second one down, and the Zions. I like the Zions ones because it's cran raspberry. I love cranberry juice, but they're loaded in sugar. But the Zions ones, I like those ones. They're delicious. But yes, the Bang ones, they're fine. Monster Zeros are fine too, and I think the Red Bull ones, I've never looked at the Red Bull label because I never liked Red Bull. But yeah, those are definitely fine. Is that also a meal replacement? Yes, absolutely. It's a meal replacement. It's 400 calories. 50 grams of protein. It's an isolate whey, 0 sugar, less than a gram, less than 2 grams of carbs, and 13 grams of MCT oil. There's a multivitamin in here as well. But yeah, I make it in the morning. I make mine with coffee. I do it right before I go to the gym. I wouldn't even call it the morning because it's like 12 o'clock because I do intermittent fasting and everything like that. But yes, definitely is green tea, hands down. I haven't had the green tea. Are you talking about Bang, Jen? I didn't know there was a green tea one. That sounds pretty good. But also, guys, if you guys ever miss a live, all this is posted on YouTube. Tonight's Monday, so I'm going to post this within like an hour or two after editing it, posting it on YouTube. So if you guys are watching this, if you have more questions and you missed it, or if you ever do, just go to YouTube, ask your question on the previous Q&A, and I'll answer your questions first. So you don't have to watch the entire live to find your question. I answer all the ones that were already asked on comments, and we'll post those first, and then you'll be able to come back and watch it. Red Bull has great cranberry drink, but it's not sugar free. Yeah, it's a problem. The mango peach is yum. They're hard to find though. So what's crazy is I live in Arizona, and I think it's only Winco I've seen it, and Safeway. The Armour Palmers, the half and half Armour Palmer, they have a sugar-free one, and it is delicious. Winco is selling it for like 38 cents a piece. Crazy. But I like the ice drinks too, and then the Powerade Zeros as well. Red Bull is so yuck, reminding me of the bad decisions. Yeah, I don't like Red Bull either. Sweet. Appreciate you guys sharing these out too. Appreciate you guys sharing it. You don't know how much that means. Like I said, if I could help just one person hit their goals, all of this accomplishes everything. But yeah, don't ever be afraid to share it out. And then on YouTube, like I said, Fullerton Nutrition on the website, everything is there too, FullertonNutrition.com, and then Instagram, Coach Tyler Protein, all one word. And then Facebook, just Fullerton Nutrition on the Facebook page. Red Bull bad decisions. Thanks, appreciate you. No, appreciate you, seriously. Without you guys' questions, there would be no Q&A. So without you guys' questions, there would be no show. I'd literally just be sitting here twiddling my thumbs, talking about random stuff. No, Bang green tea is great. They're just hard to find. Oh, I got you. I've never seen the Bang green teas. Never. Go eat, right? I know. I'm going to be on here forever eating. More and more people keep jumping on. More and more questions keep coming in. But that's a good call, though. I probably should go eat. But like I said, guys, everything is on FullertonNutrition.com. If you want a good calorie calculator, that's the one I use and what I have all my clients using. All you do is go to FullertonNutrition.com, hit the menu, tools, it'll be right there for you. And then, as always, on YouTube as well, Fullerton Nutrition. But I will be on live tomorrow, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock Arizona time. So check your time zone right now. It is 8:34 Arizona time. So usually stay on for about 30 minutes to an hour and a half, just depending on how many questions there are. So without those questions, like I said, there's no Q&A. But if you have questions, you're just now jumping on, you have a question, go to Fullerton Nutrition on YouTube. In about an hour and a half, go to it right now, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it, because I will post tonight's on there so you can ask a question. I'll answer your question first on tomorrow's Q&A. But other than that, remember that why. I cannot stress that enough. And hit that like, share button, subscribe, whatever you got to do so you never miss a live. On that note, have an amazing night, guys, and stay safe out there.